man, it's your boy Antonio Jones. I'm out here in Virginia, about to start my first week as a science 8th grade teacher. So right now I'm still doing the trucking thing. I'm still helping kids get their CDL, going to the trucking field, some type of entrepreneurship, some type of job. But right now I took on a contract to be a science teacher for the year. So there out here, what you see in the background is my board that I just created. I'm gonna do 3 more boards in it. This board here contributes to my idealistic of a science teacher, what I want to contribute to my classroom, the change I want to bring to my classroom. I want to introduce practical skill sets. I want to introduce the concept that you use, what you can utilize in the real world, in the work world, combining it with science, letting the kids know how you can use this to progress yourself later on in the future, how you can use science as financial literature. So on this board here, this board is saying a lot. So I don't identify this board to a kid. I ask the kid, what do they see when they see this board? Do they just see the Incredible Hulk, the Avenger? Do they just see the solar system that's in the background? Do they just see the stars? Do they just see, here is the rules of the classroom. These are the rules. This here is an article that identifies the 12 things that college doesn't teach you that you learn from work and from K through 12. So for my aspect, what I see, what I created, as you can see, the solar system in the background. Let me bring it closer for you. So, as you can see, you got the solar system in the background. The solar system, all the planets are in alignment, because you got everything you do, you got to relate it to science so you can be able to put it in your classroom. So you got the solar system, Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, and Uranus, right? You got Earth here. First of all, you're learning the solar system, you're learning alignment of planets, which is first, second, how our solar system align. Next, you see Earth is here. So what does this symbolize? Why is Earth specifically here on the Incredible Hulk? Earth is specifically there because Earth symbolizes home. And what I'm trying to let you know is that wherever you go at in this world, you take your home with you, and Earth is placed here in your heart. And your home is in your heart. The home is not where you lay your head or where you stand at, it's in your heart. Wherever you go at, that is your home. Also, you see the moon. The moon is in the background. The moon represents your past. So your past should always be where it's at, in the background. The stars is the universe. Many choices you can choose in the universe. So each star represents the choices that you can choose in the world to be whatever you want to be in life, to accomplish anything you ever be in life. The stars also represents millions and millions of choices and changes that will happen in your life that you have to deal with. Now you say, why do you use the Incredible Hulk? When you first see the Incredible Hulk, the first thing you see is anger, right? But that simulates life what a lot of these kids will have to deal with. A lot of these kids will have to do a lot of emotional things in their life, and they will have to learn to balance their emotions versus real life situations. Versus, as Incredible Hulk is actually Bruce Banner, but he learned how to balance his anger and control his anger and use his anger to a better positive thing, to get something done, to progress. So he's a part of the Avenger. But he also is an intelligent scientist that uses his mind too to solve problems that physically his anger can't solve. So basically it symbolizes all through this kid's life they're gonna have challenges. They're gonna have challenges from dealing with, say, for example, dealing with the police. They're gonna have to control their emotion. Their emotion can allow them to get them into trouble that they can't get out just as easy as if they had just controlled themselves. On a job, them working in a team in a job is different from working in a group setting in the class. When you're on a job, there will be people you cannot get along with. There will be people that you might don't like, but you still have a job to do. You still must conduct yourself and control your emotions on that job to get that paycheck, to maintain your main objective is to suffice to the client, suffice to the customer, and quality. All of this here together is a chaos that brings balance and harmony, and that's what I want to try to project to the class. Now, I also want the class to understand that even though in the darkest night, the darkest part of your life, there's always light. So no matter if all light is out of your life and darkness, there's always some type of light, something positive that you can grasp to. Some person in your life that is affluent, something that is good in your life that you can grab on and actually use that to elevate yourself to a new level.
So streaming from the AC unit. Thank you. 131.
So this is my video, man. I'm going to put it on Facebook. Go ahead and like it. And y'all see I'll be working on my next project. Later on, my next project is going to be a contribution to women's of inventions, women's of engineering, and women's of science. And I'll let the kids work on that. This is my masterpiece. And it's still not finished, but you see what I'm trying to get at.
We need someone from GCA.